Hello fellow Sudokans and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku Puzzle. It's Thursday the 8th of February 2024. Hope you are keeping well. Still morning here, but I've got a bit of time to play this game before I head on out. This is the New York Times hard level Sudoku puzzle. The EU has promised to cut greenhouse gases by 90% by the year 2040. Sounds like a great promise, great plan. As we have seen, though, what we really need is action. We need to make sure that plans are actually held to, targets are met. So it's not just this fabulous thing of, hey, let's announce another intention, another plan. It's the actual doing, it's the actual carrying out of the plan that's the hard part. And of course, time is running out for all of us, but in particular our descendants. To have some kind of reasonable planet to live on. Okay, let's get on with the game of Sudoku. It might be a tough one. Remember though, this is not a notation-free channel. I'll say that ahead of time in case people are expecting that. That's not necessarily what will happen. Sometimes it happens, but not often, not always anyway. One blocking up here, one blocking up here. It's going to give me a 1 in that square. That's what I noticed while I was chatting to you. I noticed something else as well. Where is it? Yes, I noticed the 6. Blocking down there and across there. Those were the 3 things I spotted while I was chatting to you. Now, is there anything else that can be done? Let's hope so. We have 1 and 3 here, 1 and 3 here, and they block across like so, like so. So that's a pair, our first pair of the day. 1 and 3 are here. What does it mean? Well, it means 9s are up there and then down there. Is that any good? Don't know. 1 and 3, so we got 9. Well, it's 9 and 7 actually. That's a pair of 9 and 7 up there. That's going to give us 7. Oh, okay. So 7 blocks across here. So excuse me, 7 blocks across here, which puts 7 into one of these squares. That can't be 7. 7 blocks this square here. So that is going to be 7 in this column. Two blocks this square here, so we'll have 2 there, and this will be an 8, I think. Now I'm going to come back to this because I've forgotten what I said. Now this was 1 and 3. And this is 7 and 9. Right. And so we'd be able to get this square here, won't we, actually? Well, no, we can get it. So 1, 3, 7, 9. So this is going to be 2, 4, 8. And 2 and 4 are together. That's going to be an 8. And if this is 2 and 4, then this is 5. I see another pair. I see 3 and 7 blocking up there, and 3 and 7 very close together. Easier to see like that when they're close together. That puts 3 and 7 up there. So when the 1 blocks up here, it's going to appear there. Nope. Okay, we're going to have 1s in those squares there. Now this is 3 and 7, so this has to be 4, 5. So 5 blocking across there. There's the 5, and this will be the 4. Okay, we've got one over here now and down here and one across there. So there's our one. Don't know if it means anything. Let me just work it, just go along a little bit with me. 2 like this. So 2 is in one of these squares blocking across here. So those have to be 2. We have 3 blocking this way, so that's 3 in those squares. So we've got 2 here, 3 there. The other missing numbers are 5 and 7. 5 is here, but the 7 I don't really know about yet. So that's let me down. Oh well, never mind. I should. Okay, so this was 2, 4, and this was 1, 3. Nothing's changed in the middle here yet, has it? So 7, 9. 4, 8, 4, 8, 4, 8. I'm not sure if we've got a unique rectangle here. This is 4, 8, 4, 8, right? This is 4, 8, because this is 7 and 9, because we worked out everything in here. That's 7, 9. So we have 4, 8, 4, 8, 4, 8. So this can't be 4, 8. So shall we just check? I know it can be a 2, but I'm not sure about anything else. So it can't be 1. It might be a 2. It's not 3. It's not 4. It's not 5, 6, 7, or 8. It could be a 9. Okay, so this is a 2 or a 9. Where to? Actually, 2. I noticed the 2 across here before. I said 2 are in those squares there, but also that's 8 across there and 8 down there. So that's actually a pair of 2 and 8. So can we do anything else? These squares are not 2 or 8, so they must be 4, which is here, 5, which is there, 4, 5, and 9, which is anywhere, so I guess maybe not. Let's just check over here though first of all. So this was 2 and 8, so we're looking for 3, 5, 7. No help on that square there. 5. No, okay. Let's see. I'm probably going to forget all of these pairs that I worked out, and if I start putting in pencil marks, I'm bound to overwrite them because that's just how I am. But okay. I believe we've got a pair of 4 and 5 here. 4, 5 there, 4, 5 across there. So that's a pair of 4 and 5. But that's an empty block, so that's much more difficult. On the other hand, though, we have 8 going across here, and we have 8 up here. So this square and this square must be 8. So 8 blocking across here. 8 is one of our missing digits here, blocking up there. That has to be 8. Now with our 2 blocking across here, that's going to be 2 in one of those squares blocking down. And a moment ago I said 2 was in one of these squares. So blocking down here. So that has to be our 2, doesn't it? And I do notice that this is 3, 7, this is 3, 7, and I can see 3 7s are needed up here. So we have a pair of 3 and 7 in these 2 squares, which means that these can't be 3 or 7. But I don't know if it's going to be good enough. So 1, 6, 8, 9, is that right? 6. So we got 1 and 6 blocking this square, and 1 and 6 blocking this square. So that's a pair of 1 and 6. And so we'll be left with 8 or 9 in those squares. Perfect, because 8 blocks that square. That's going to be 8. That's going to be 9. This is 1 and 6. All because this and this is 3 and 7. And this is 3 and 7. I can't be looking for a unique rectangle here, by the way. If you're a newcomer to Sudoku, don't be thinking what I was trying to do down here. We're looking for a unique rectangle. Can't be done here, because here we're looking at 4 blocks, not 2 blocks. You can only find unique rectangle over 2 blocks, not 4 blocks. There's a tip for beginners. Now, I also said the 8 was in these squares, right? We had 2 and 8, so 8 blocks across here, 8 blocks across here, 8 blocks up here, and 8 blocks down there. So that is, in fact, an 8. And we have 6 across here, 6 across there, and 6 up there. So there's our 6. And 6 going up to the top. And across here, or if you remember, we had 6 and 1 in these 2 squares here. So that's going to be our 6. And that's going to be our 1. Now 1 down to the bottom. We had 1 in one of these 2 squares. If you don't believe me, see 1 across here, 1 across there. There's our 1. I've forgotten. I think I worked that out. 3, wasn't it? Yeah, 3 across there and 3 across there. There we go. 3 in that square. So what are we left with up here? Is it 7, 9? I think it is, isn't it? 7, 9. We've got 9 blocking across there. So that's going to be our 9. That will be our 7. 7 across here. There's our 3. So we get a little bit of this sorted out now. 7 here, 3 there, and we know 3 there, and we know 7 there. Oh, I've enjoyed this game. 7 across here, 7 across there. Not too impossible for me to think about without pencil marks. Just easy enough for me to be able to do without pencil marks, I think. Although I haven't got there yet, but still, you know what I mean. Halfway there at least. Alright, let's go on a little hunt. We've got digit 1 already. What do we need for digit 2? Any change on that? I'm going to say no change just yet. How about digit 3? Yes, we've got 3 blocking across here. We can place our 3 there, and we can fill this up with a 5. And we can come across here and place 9, I think. And we've got 9 blocking across here, which will give us 9 there, and 9 across here, and 9 down here, and down there. There's our 9. I've forgotten what I said. This was... I think it was 2 or 9, wasn't it? So let's see about the 2s. 2 across there, yeah. 2 down there. There's the 2. So 2 up here, and 2 across there. There's our 2. And 5 blocks this square, so that would be 5. And the last number to place here is an 8. We also have 8 blocking down here, so there's our 8. 8 across here will give us 8 in this square. This would be a 4. We need a 4 to finish here. 4 blocking up there. There's a 4. The last number here is 5. And we have 5 up here and 5 across there. So there's a 5. And what else do we need? Let's go back. Any help on the 2s yet? No, still not yet. Any help on the 3s yet? No, not yet, I think. Any help on the 4s? Yep, 4 across there gives us 4 there, and 4 down here puts 4 in that square, and this will be a 2. 2 blocking up here gives us 2 there, 2 blocking across there, there's a 2. Last number to place here is a 3. I'm getting messages. Hold on a sec, I shall just answer your message in a moment. Hold on, honey buns. Right, this is going to be a 9, excuse me. And then we'll finish with 7, so perfect timing. Nice easy game really, I suppose, with a little bit of thought. See you around, bye bye.